Welcome back, powerful genius, to the Rich and Happy World, to the Big Money podcast. As you can tell, I am currently in Montenegro. It is the same background as last week. Usually I always record my videos on Sundays or Mondays, but last week I was just on my period and I didn't feel like recording, so I'm like, it's okay. I'm just gonna do it the week after. And here we are. So I'm currently in Montenegro. After Mykonos, we've been to Athens, and from Athens, we've been to Montenegro. And I just love it. If you've never been to Tibet, Montenegro, for me, it's always like a retreat here. I can't explain it. It's so peaceful. I love the mountains. I feel so protected. I feel so safe in general. Montenegro, or the Balkan region in general. We've been also to Serbia a lot, Bosnia. There is something here where there is still this sacred masculine energy and this sacred feminine energy. And it's just families, like this strong power of a family of having everything together. And it's very unique. It's just special, something you have to experience, something you have to feel for yourself. So what I want to talk to you about this week is, I've kind of started talking about this in last week's episode, that I did go back to myself even more and more and more and more. And I'm currently in a phase where I'm really questioning everything I've learned about in business, about having an online coaching business. I've kind of realized I've built a business that is actually not me. I did compromise so much because people told me to. And obviously taking full responsibility. That also when we work with business coaches, right? And they're ahead of us financially, because usually this is the only criteria we consider when selecting a business coach. There are so many ways we can make money, but not all ways are made for us to make money in that way. And if I contemplate on my own journey, like from being a small child, right, I've never liked the masses. I never really liked a lot of people. I always had a small circle of friends, but close, right? And I feel in general, like in business and life, we have the two options. We always can go wide, multifaceted, or we can go deep. And my path always has been deep, as in a boutique and not a supermarket for the masses. Like what I teach is so boutique style. It's not for everybody. Not every woman is ready and willing to go so deep to your deepest roots, bring that to the forefront and make big money with it. It's just not. It's intense. Everybody wants the rewards, the big money, but not everybody wants to do the work. The willingness to look deeply inside and reflect. Reflect on all the lies you've told yourself, all the lies you're living by, all the lies you've built your business on. Because trust me, it's painful. It's like we always want to look in the mirror and we want to see the most beauty, right? We don't want to look in the mirror ever and see something ugly and like, ooh, it's like, imagine you have this massive big pimple on your nose and you look in the mirror, it's like, I wish it's gone. So the same is true for business, the same is true for being you. So my contemplation was really that I realized in the beginning, all my programs were most of the time above 10,000 euros back then. And there was a part of me when business coaches told me, yeah, but then it's, you have to kind of lower your prices so you can serve more people. And when you lower your prices, it's still you're still gonna make more money because you're gonna serve more people. And I'm like, yeah, logically, I fully can understand this, but there was literally no call inside of me to do that. However, I've done it for 2 years, and I just realized it's just not me. And like, what kind of transformation, like coaching transformation, can I even offer you for $33, $555, like anything below $10,000? It's just not gonna change your life. It's just not going to have an impact. And obviously, we can talk about it, and it's just my belief. But as we say, if you invest money, you invest your attention. And then I found for myself, when we truly want to grow to next level income goals, it just takes money to make more money, right? It's same stock market. Like imagine one of the stocks goes up by 5%. If you've just invested €1, you just made 5 cents. But now contemplate it. You would have invested 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. 5% all of a sudden makes a difference. And the same is true for us. It's just a stock market. And you just can see if you just buy 1 share, or if you buy 1,000,000, or if you buy 1,000 shares. And I'm just not that coach. In general, my time is too valuable. The knowledge I have is too insane that I want to work personally with people that just invest little amount. There's nothing wrong with it. but I'm just not the person. And this really, really hit me so hard, where I turned in the wrong way. I kind of abandoned my heart. I've abandoned my soul. And literally within a week, having this contemplation, Emergent Epi and I've closed all programs. I've changed my whole business model. I've refunded over $50,000 back to clients. And it felt like a really, really scary move. And at the same time, like this whole room of so much freedom and creativity came back to me. So something that has been on my heart and soul for over 2 years. And I wasn't brave enough because I didn't know anybody who did this in the coaching world, was to turn the rich and happy world into an invite-only world. Meaning, either you receive a personal invitation from me, or you have to go through the warm-up, which is a 30-day Telegram experience. And based on how you show up in that experience, I will decide if you receive access to the full rich and happy world. Kind of like a bachelor. If you receive a rose or not. Kind of like a mess. You can't just walk into a store and say, like, oh, I want to buy this Birkin bag. Here's all my money, take my credit card. And I had the feeling too many people thought they just can work with me because they pay me, but you really can't. My wisdom is so valuable. I hold so many keys. They're not for the masses, and for sure you can't buy them. However, if you show up with an open heart, an open soul, and you're ready to go deep, we can talk. And that's why there's a warm-up. Because every artist, high-performing artist, let me say it like that, would never go on stage without a warm-up. You know, any fight, any sports event, all players, all highly professional players always warm up. And if that's already too much for you, it's perfect, because it's a perfect filter. It's like the masses, they're never going to warm up. The masses are not even going to play and train. The masses are on TV and watching. The masses are here and watching me and my journey and how my business is growing and making more money. The masses are talking about me like, oh, what is she doing again? These are the masses. Wonderful. You can talk. I'm always going to be here for you to watch. These are not the people I want to work with. These are not the people I allow in my inner circle to work with me to receive the wisdom. It has to be earned, but not through hard work, and not just like, you can pay me. It's just not it. And the amazing things that have happened literally afterwards. I've made this decision. I've changed my business. I've refunded clients. I've changed so many things behind the scenes. It's like more and more coaches popped up in my field who run an invitation-only business. And I'm seeing the people and I'm seeing who they're working with. And I'm like, Jesus, Jeanine, this has been the best decision of your whole life. And I'm so grateful for it, to finally trust myself, be brave enough, and do this move. And it's insane. Literally, I've just announced this, I think, a week ago or something. And people are already copying me. And I'm like, guys, it's not about that you think this is a genius marketing move or something. This is something my heart and soul has been craving for over 2 years. So you should be watching and going inside. At least join my world where we do this. What is it that your heart and soul is craving? Because trust me, it's not craving an invitation-only business. You just think it's genius, so you're copying me again. And I understand that my moves always seem so genius. Like, people always tell me, oh my gosh, you have the most insane marketing campaigns, like da-da-da-da. I don't even think about marketing or branding or any of that. I go inwards, I go to my soul. I don't label, I don't judge, I just follow my own path. I'm following why I'm here. I'm following who I'm supposed to be. I'm following who I'm supposed to help. And if you would do the same, this is where flow comes in. This is where ease comes in. This is where, like just yesterday, I posted about a one-on-one spot for 70K. Within one story, someone bought it, paid in full $70,000 for 3 months of one-on-one coaching with me. It was an impulse in that second. If you would do the same, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, because it's not your impulse, not from your soul, not from your body, not what you currently can hold. And that's okay. But wouldn't you agree? It's something I wrote down for today's session. And that is, money doesn't flow to pressure. It flows to peace. I'm repeating this. Money doesn't flow to pressure. It flows to peace. And if you contemplate this, wow, how much pressure are you currently creating in your life? How much pressure are you creating by having now also an invite-only business? But hey, money, big money as well, flows to peace. Isn't it time to invite peace into your life? Financial peace, peace with yourself, peace with your soul, peace with your nervous system. Isn't that the next logical step? I hope you can feel this in your heart, in your bones, in your system. I really hope this lands, because big money flows to peace, and it doesn't flow where pressure is. And if you're ready to build that, the warm-up is for you. Find the link in the show notes below this video, or if you're listening to the podcast in the show notes. And trust me, these 30 days, we are going deep, deep to your soul, deep to your heart. We're building peace in your life, peace with yourself. And that is a hell of a ride. And it's being rewarded with big money. I love you. You've got this. I talk to you next week.